Lowrider again from '79. The wedding issue. The quinceañera issue. Dude, this is in really bad condition. I shouldn't have paid this much money for this one. It was like, again, like 14 bucks. But whatever. Here we go. And again, if you see your tío or your tía, let me know. Then I can probably like scan the image, send you the image. What is this sick? Frogtown wedding? The second anniversary issue. The female version of the Lowrider logo, dude. This is sick, dude. Jimmy Huerta. Let me know if that name means anything to you guys. Dude, this is like the equivalent of a Disney princess, but in Chicano Mexican form. Joe Esperanza. The fool's face. Master Zoot Rick Ruiz de Tucson. Lil Lisa from El Paso. El Paso. Sorry if I take too long. A lot of food from Arizona. New breed. I've seen that car clip from the last issue, or from the last video at least. Let's read this. To Lowrider Magazine. I'm sending these photos of Lowrider's car models because I'm sure that you can use them in Que Onda section. I have been working on these photos so many weeks to get them right, so don't turn me down now. I'll write down in back of each photo marked and year, make and year of each lowrider, and send along a self-stamped envelope so you can return my photos handled with tender loving care, please. Thanks. From something regal. Oh, it's DM Raggles. Regals? I don't know what the fuck it's called. These are all his flicks. It's cool that I made it to the magazine. Yeah, and I don't know like too much information about this stuff, so if you got more info, spit it out. Gotta read a dedication. To Let They Be Jimenez, I'd rather go blind, from Lil Alfonso Capone, Sacra. To Freddy Martinez de San Joe, as I sit here, from La Chacha de Barrio Lomas. Let's go down here. To Cindy, it'll never be over for me, from your husband Lalo. HMVs. To La Loca Betty Dimples de Ote, you ought to be having fun, from La Loca Rosa Mousy de East Los. Okay, let's read this real quick. Esteban and his mother came to Ayudate here in East Los Angeles, seeking counseling about 14 months ago. The three of us worked together to try and build a strong foundation around this young man's life. Up until then, he had gone into trouble with the law. He was kicked out of Jackson High School and put on probation. His PO claimed that Esteban could not be rehabilitated and therefore needed to be put away. They call it Nelly's School for Boys, we know as a detention center for hardcore youth. We got Esteban back into Jackson High School, and lo and behold, he fooled everybody but those who had faith in him. He graduated, and if you know anything about this particular school, then you know that's one mean feat for a young Bato in the barrio to accomplish. Along the way, someone got involved with the law again. The police accused him of assault to do bodily harm. The dude he was accused of beating up was twice Esteban's size and twice his age. Remember, Esteban was 14 at that time. Damn. It was a bum rap, I know, because I investigated it personally. In truth, Esteban tried to stop the assault and was in turn arrested because he had been in trouble before and the Huda knew him well. Esteban's PO recommended 5 years in prison. We fought and won the case in court, but only after Esteban had spent 6 months of dead time in 4 different jails. After 14 months, Esteban was finally getting his act together. You see, Esteban was forced into the wall as the head of the household at age 12 due to the fact that Esteban's father was killed in a tragic auto accident in which Esteban was driving. What the fuck? Esteban idolized his father and blamed himself for his death. He tried, as any young Baton Barrio would, to raise his 2 young sisters and his little brother along with his widowed mother. So this fool was driving a car, and that's how his dad died. You know, he feels responsible for his dad's death, and he's trying to raise his family. You know, okay, I only know this from experience. When you're the oldest one, when you take the role as like the dad in the family, what a lot of people don't know is that you also take the role as the husband in the family too. So I can feel this. Let's keep reading. Someone often talked to me about death and how he knew he would die young and that he would then join his dead father. But who cares? Who gives a damn? Who killed young Esteban in the prime of his life? Was it a bullet? Got in a bullet, but isn't he everywhere? Was it the system that we bitch so much about? It couldn't have been. We want fair and square in court on the bum rap that he was involved in. Was it a black or white dude? Chale, they don't come around the body much anymore. Not much to come around for, I guess. Orale, you know they are never around when you need them. Was another carnalito? No way. How could one brown brother kill another in cold blood? But witnesses stated that some young Chicanos came cruising by and opened fire with a gun on a group of Chicanitos. But who cares? Who gives a damn? It was learned later that the brothers killed the wrong carnalito. Esteban wasn't the vato they were looking for, but Esteban, being a Chicano, being strong and proud, just stood there as the brown brothers opened fire. Esteban knocked his girlfriend to the ground, thereby saving her life and giving up his own. Esteban, a hero. Esteban and his girlfriend Hilda were planning to be married as soon as they were old enough. Esteban had just gotten a job at an SLA training center where he had scored an unusually high score on his test. His PO stated that Esteban was doing so well that he would let him off probation as soon as possible. But who cares? Who gives a damn? Esteban was a born leader and he had all the qualities needed for that role in the barrio. All he was in need was a little guidance, a little love and understanding. As he lay in a pool of blood, his girlfriend's lap one could almost hear the cries of his homeboy for revenge. But will it bring Esteban back? Will it stop his familia from hurting Esteban's? Fita pleads with God to bring her eldest son back and stop this nightmare. She was frightened and alone, but even with so much unbearable hurt, she only asked for mercy for her son's killer. She wants no revenge. She does not want any other Fita to go through the hell she is going through here on earth. Esteban the hero, Esteban the leader, Esteban the man, Esteban the homeboy. Dead at the age of 16 with the bullet. Did he die in vain? Who cares? Who gives a damn? I do. Goodbye, Steve, always and forever. Your friend and counselor, Andy Padilla. Sad, but I just had to read it. And that's what's going on in 79. I know, like, there's a lot of death going on. And at the end of the day, it's just sad. Lowrider Magazine. Okay, so the magazines I do know about is like Chicano magazines. I don't even remember. Okay, Lowrider Magazine, Teen Angels Magazine, Firme Magazine, Bajitos, Latin Life. I can't remember of any others. I think oh yeah, it's another one. But yeah, there's a lot of magazines. Let me know which ones you're into. All right, peace.